Hey, good morning, welcome to the channel. I'm doing a live stream and it's conked out again, so I need to find out whether it was a data issue or a issue with signal, which is funny because it happened here. Well, yesterday it was pretty much almost the same place it happened. I'm going to try and make this video quick today because got some things going on. I've got a delivery this morning at 10:30. I've also got somebody coming around to collect some stuff, and so we'll get it down, get a quick video, quickie. So how are you going to do it? Well, we'll just I don't know how we're going to do it. Well, we're not going to do any funny stuff in the roundabouts or anything. God, this is my trousers getting wet here. Oh my God! Oh no! Shit! This is the preamble, the pre-truck amble. Oh dear. So this is day 4 coming down here, and it's because some woman told me not to do it on Sunday. Partly that, well, it's not necessarily that, but she objected to it. Which is why you should never object. If you're going to object to something, you've got to do it in a legitimate manner. You can't bully people. And you can't tell people to stop doing something which is illegal, which is pastime, which is truck spotting, because you think you can exert power and control over people. You can't do that. And that's what I'm going to try to do. But I have set up a dash. Right, so in the van, I was attacked twice, spiritually, not physically. I was attacked on Saturday and Sunday. So I've got a system, I've ordered it on eBay, a dash cam system for the side of the van, for when I'm doing the markets, pointing out towards, and then I'll also cover for shoplifters as well, which isn't really much of a problem, but it is a problem, yes. You're always going to get that. Often there's not a lot you can do about that. Might be handy, say, if I decide to go away to the toilet or something, and but I find that people that if they're going to steal something, they'll do it when you're there. It's usually done surreptitiously. That's the tactics that they tend to use. They'll distract you, argue with you, or somebody else next something or something like that. That's more likely to happen. So you need to be part of the deception. That's what narcissistic people do. They use you, for their. You become part of the little game. Yeah. So this has all been tidied up yesterday. We'll go right up here because normally I go to the right, but I won't. I'll come right so you can see how lovely it is. All been cleaned up on the sides. It's a fantastic little job. Really is. It's done a real good job. See how tidy it is now? Because I've videoed this plenty of times. You can always see what it was like at its worst. Look at that, isn't it wonderful? There's all new gates in up here, new fencing. So, fortunately, oh yeah, I'll tell you one thing that might work is, I did realise that yesterday. Whilst I get set up, I'm going to see if this fits in this gate. If it does, then we can get set up whilst in there like that. It's a bit tight, isn't it? Oh, aye, it does fit in. Yeah. So whilst I'm getting set up, that can sit in there. Oh shit. Hey, that's twice that's caught me out. I've accidentally switched the machine off, and twice I've done that. And there's a bright red button on this the bright red button. Right, so I think what we'll do is hello and welcome to the channel. It's raining. So that's it, that's working quite well. But so put that in there like that. When I did it, so then you put this in there like that. So you've got to watch. God, it's difficult holding everyone at the same time. Isn't it? Eh? Oh aye. It fucking is. Without breaking anything. Oh aye. Last thing you want to do is break something. Right, so what we've got there, fucking hell, it's not helping with the rain either. Right, there you go. That's you. That's that one set up. It's maybe not the best. How's that working? Zoom it in a little bit or just leave it like that? Kind of. I think probably that's about right there. Yeah, it would be better if we tilt it back a little bit. There, right. Oh, I can't get through now because they fixed the bloody. Fuck. Yeah. Oh well. Just climb it. Oh. Right, where are we going to put the other one? Where are we going to put the other one? We're going to do. When you fumble about with things, you know, when you're not, I mean, it's went in a weird. So I'm gonna. What the hell's happened now? So, oh shit. Fumbling around with things is often a problem, isn't it? But you can't sit there. There's one thing that drives me mad and everybody mad is like modern technology. When you try to do something and it has some boffin somewhere has put some feature in that your ordinary person like me is not going to need. You know, that's like really annoying, isn't it? H&R grey. Right, so what we're going to do is, so that's it back to normal now. Set back to normal. Bloody thumb, I'm all fingers here. Right, so you need to go over here and so it's what time is it anyway? It's wow. Logged out of what's Trade B, Environmental Services. Wow. So that's that one set up. We've got that one over there. It's probably a bit far away, but that's fine. So this one, it jiggles. That one jiggles like mad. Oh god, it's wet today. It's really wet, so it's going to be difficult actually getting over there. I can't see how we're going to do it. It's non-stop traffic. Oh god, there's no way. So I'm going to abandon that idea. I was going to put it in there, over there. So no, that's not going to happen. So what we'll do is we'll go for the easier option, given the time scale. We'll go up to the far side. The far side! Oh, I know what I can do. We'll nick their cone. We'll nick their cone is what we'll do. Aye. That's the solution. Cone nicking session. Cone nicking. Cones. So we've got a cone up here, right? And all we've got to do is nick it, right? What's the cone doing? I don't know. I really don't know. Or we could just put it in here. Yeah, that's probably what we'll do. Just put it in up here. Right. There's a truck coming up there. McPherson's. If I could get in, get off here, get over here. Right. So we'll get McPherson's truck here. Yes, that one. And the plan is to put this in here. Yeah. Boy. My idea was, and it's still an idea, it's still a viable option. You can't really go nicking cones. Ah, you can. You can nick cones. You can. You absolutely can. There it is there. What's it doing? Let's go and find out. I'll look like a road worker if I'm nicking a cone, won't I? Right, so what are we doing? Right, we've got time. What time have we got? Ferguson's Transport! Yes! Oh, we missed that one, didn't we? We won't bother. I mean, that's as good enough. That's a good enough place there as a cone. The idea was to put the cone, like, yeah, it's a brilliant idea. You put the cone somewhere and pop the phone on top of it. That was the idea. So instead we'll I mean, the cone's actually worse than the sign, but the thing with the cone is that one can move the cone to where one wants it. That is the difference. Or Peugeot RCZ. Yeah, I did like them. And I thought about buying one, and it just doesn't really suit my needs. It's a problem. That Mercedes is on the road quite a lot. Yeah, that one. Oh yes, that's so cool. That's a good car. An 04 Mercedes. You know, yeah, great car. Better than all the new shit. Better than the new Mercedes. Yeah. I mean, diesel engine, I bet it's comfortable, powerful, it's reasonably economical. Fucking great car. Yeah, absolutely brilliant car. So we're on 11 minutes so far. We're on 11 minutes. Porsche. Right. Thank you. Very nice. See? Not everybody's horrible. I suppose a lot of people get it, don't they? It's YouTube videos and it's car spotting. You gotta do something. Truck spotting, bus spotting. And some people don't understand it, so. Right, I've got it. Can we nick their cone? Aye, I think we can. Yeah, that would actually make a lot of sense. Well, the only thing is I don't know what this cone is doing here. Oh, I tell you, it's really wet today. It's really wet today. It really is wet today. Enabling better, smarter, safer healthcare to improve lives. Really? It's corporate greed. Don't be silly. That's what it's for. Don't give me that bullshit. Healthcare. I wish I'd understood healthcare. There it is. It's not doing anything. Ah, it is. It's protecting this. It's stopping you from driving over that. So you could put it right in there. You see, like the cone. The cone activity. Right? All I've got to do is stand there, right? Like this. And we'll put the cone back at the end. So the cone's a bad idea. It's a really bad idea. Like that. So I can hide behind the cone, you see? I don't have to. I'm just standing here like a member of the public. Working for the council. Council worker. That's what I am. But people won't wave at me though if I'm standing here. So that works quite well. Yeah. But we need to get this truck. McCarroll. No, McCurdy. McCurdy, that was in Scottish Squad. McCurdy. It's one of these brilliant Scottish names, isn't it? It's like McCurdy. It's like one of them ones you've made up. So that was the plan there. You just put it in the cone. Great idea, yeah? But what I'll do is I'll put it back because I think it's there for a reason. I don't actually need it today, so we're just trying it out really. The reason it's there is to stop somebody from so they'll think I'm a road worker. Yeah. So there's the cone right there. Right. Oh aye. Oh aye, look at this. It's the wacky races. Yes. Keydwell. Letting in water. These boots are not. They're supposed to be waterproof and they're not. Oh shit, I fell down a hole there. Right, so we've got that one there. This, we need to go over here. And we're going to get going. It's like, so that's 15 minutes. 15 minutes of truck spotting. 15 minutes. Of course, we did video on the way down here as well. added to the time. So after 20 minutes, we're going home for breakfast, and we've got a delivery from Royal Mail. Aye, that's a reason, isn't it? Aye, because then they'll end up taking it to their depot, and that's a fucking nightmare. Roundabout's working well. Yeah, I work for the council. Yeah, I've been sent out here to monitor you. Carson with a truck. Shouldn't there be trucks in? Don't be silly. It's actually really busy. It is rush hour, so what you expect. I might have to go back the way I came actually, because it is busy. Well, yeah, let's go over the other side of the fence. Oh, for safety! Safety. Yeah. Right. So that's, yes. Very nice. And there's Malcolm Logistics over there. Oh, there's a stand here. I think, well, getting round it is difficult when it's busy like this. And it's really because I'm trying to do it when there's, I like to do it when there's totally clear bits, rather than sort of, because I'm going to get run down if I sort of jump in between cars and stuff. So I think we're probably better, just wait here until it gets quiet, go over to that bit. Aye. The Mini! So it's quite... Right, so we've got here, yes, we're going to get this truck 3 times. 3 times we're getting it. I mean, it's Metcalf haulage, yes. Brilliant. It's truck spotting, that's what it is. Truck spotting. No more, no less. Innocent truck spotting. Despite what the nasty little woman on Sunday said, it's not what she thinks. Well, she didn't even think that, she's just been nasty. Just doesn't like, so let's say power and control, that's what all that was. Power and control. Yeah. Power and control. So the live stream's not working. I suspect it's the data, I think, yeah. I don't know what my plan is. I'll have to have a look and see. It might be that I need to up the data amount, you know. It's looking like when you get across, elite recovery, yeah. Wow, yeah. It's looking a little bit quieter. Yeah, so it's just trying to control people never works. They don't like it, do they? All you'll end up doing is control. Well, you'll end up surrounded by weak people, won't you? Weak-minded people. We've got Hargreaves coming there, and there's Hayton Coulthard. You'll end up with weak-minded people. Right. So I got weak. Yes. Thank you. Right. Oh yes. It's always good that. Yeah. So, yeah, if you're trying to control people and you manage it, you're just... So that's what that woman was doing at that group. And what happened was, ordinarily, I did overreact the first day, and then the following weeks, this went on. Then she started not turning up and it was almost, it's like a power struggle. Now, if you're going to volunteer for a group, you do not want to engage in a power struggle. That means you're not mentally you're not really mentally up for that role, you know, and you have to be honest about that. And wow, right, you're not mentally suitable for the role. And it doesn't mean to say you don't want to be the opposite. You don't want to be really weak either. If you're a volunteer helping people with mental health issues, you have to actually be somewhere in the middle. So as somewhat assertive, but not domineering and overpowering. Yeah, that's the difference, isn't it? Domineering and overpowering, or assertive is not the same thing. So you're assertive because you're trying to keep some kind of equilibrium in the group. So that, I mean, am I expecting a lot here? Well, yeah, I think so. No, I'm just expecting somebody to be sort of normal, and somebody about my age, which she was older than me, she was in her 60s, so there's that Mercedes again. This is one of the reasons I like doing these videos. I can rant about all sorts of stuff, even though it doesn't make a lot of sense to a lot of people. Nobody's forcing you to listen to it. So you need to have a certain sense of equilibrium and foster equilibrium is what you want. You don't want to be overpowering people, dominating, and that shows your character has not developed properly. And it could be you've got a I don't want to say she had a narcissistic personality disorder, and I'm not like trying to be nasty about her either. I don't want, you know, I think she, in some sense she wasn't, I think she just wasn't capable, you know. So trying to be sort of, the problem with being like liberal minded like what I'm doing right now is that you can get shafted by these narcissists when you do that, you know. So you have to sort of watch. I mean, I couldn't go all soft on both my exes, right? I couldn't do that because they would just take me to the cleaners, you know. They would take me to the cleaners, they would. Well, they already did. So they would. And so you get a break in the traffic. Right, so we're at 22 minutes, so it's time to head off. We'll just leave this one going and shut the other ones down. That's what we'll do. But that looks really like an Opel. That reminds me of an Opel from the 70s. I know it's a Mazda. So the styling, there's one thing about the Japanese styling, when they copy, they do it good. But sadly, if they don't copy, the styling's awful. We'll get an example of that in a minute. I think we should get an example of that. I'll just wait until we get an example of that, then we'll go. So that grill was stolen from Aston Martin because Ford bought Aston Martin. So there's one there. That's ugly as fuck. The Volkswagen looks good. The Nissan, no. Hyundai, no. Ford, Kia, no. That, what's that? I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know. Audi, nah, no, well, it's German, isn't it? That van looks good. That's a good looking van. Alright. The Seat looks alright. Citroen, DS. Citroens and French cars should always look good. That doesn't. That's what is that? A Volvo? Well, they just went shit, didn't they? I'd rather have a big Volvo tank like the old ones, a 240 or something. Peugeot looks alright. Volkswagen, Mercedes, nah. So out of these motors, nice dog. What I like the most is the van. The Volkswagen, or was it a man? An MEN van. Right, so we're gonna have to shuffle off. I know it's difficult leaving, but leaving in the morning. The Mini and the there's the Land Rover. Right, we're going now. Let's have a look, see if there's anything interesting coming. Oh yes, and it is raining. Oh yeah, there's someone coming, there's a car coming. Right, let's go. Let's get going. Time to go. We're going to go that way. So we'll go and pick up our device. Shut it down and get away home. Breakfast. I'm not going to bother trying to do it live again. I think there's definitely something went wrong with my live streams. And I think it's to do with data. Because ordinarily it works normally. So we have realised that a traffic cone is ideal. So that's food for thought. Traffic cone is very suitable for thanks for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe, and there's a 10. And we'll get you in the next video. Bye. There's a big truck coming. There's a truck. But we can get that with this one, so we don't need that one. Bye. Right, it's Skeoch plastic windows and doors. That's what it is. Yes. Right. Improve your outlook. We'll give them a call. I need new I actually genuinely do need new front and back door. John, my rocket science friend, he's on about fixing the doors, and so I'm on about it's just that money saving type of mindset he's got, which is, yeah, it's just admirable. Yeah, admirable. Right, it's raining, we're going. Hope you enjoyed that. Well, I'm not finished yet anyway. You're not, I'm not. Well, we're in the fucking road actually, of course, aren't we? See all this stuff here? Yeah, well, I know how wide it is. You know what is really, I'm not finished with you yet. What really pisses me off is when you go down to Stirling, we're down there, yes, Dumbarton Road. It looks like a really narrow road, and it's because they've went in sort of Scotland. They've went and like fucked about with the road that much that the tractor. They went and fucked about with it that much that it looks like narrow. And I seen a picture from the 60s, no, yeah, early 70s, and see, dumb woman, you can't see any fucking children, can you? Unless you're a half-wit like you. Oh, look at that, rain's getting worse. Right, time to go. Time to go. God, yeah. Look how wonderful this is. Thanks for watching this video. Are you still there? Yeah, still working. So, thanks for. Well, we could have actually done it that way. But that. So, thanks for coming along. Thanks for watching, etc., etc., etc. What we could maybe do is put you on there. On there. Aye, that's better. Right. Right. Right, from a very wet Skeoch roundabout, it's over and out. HP Transport. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. Bye! Fucking hell. Bye! Look what a wonderful job they've made of this. I'm really chuffed with this actually. It just shows you what a bit of but who's paying for this? Is this the who's paying for this? Is this the water board? No, it's not the water board, is it? Is it? Aye, that's water tanks down there. Yeah, yeah. It must be the water board. I think it's paid for this. It's tough getting away from there because, like, you get sort of obsessed with it. Well, yeah, I'm obsessive, but like every truck, and it's like every truck. It's like, to me, it's like it's a big deal. You know, to you, to some people, it's probably, what the fuck is it? It's just a truck. Who cares? But to me, I mean, most of the ordinary cars I'm not interested in, you know, but the classic cars, I mean, there's a Volkswagen, I caught it yesterday, brilliant, the Volkswagen camper, and I put them on last night, so I've still got some more to do, of course, because I'm using 3 devices. We've got, let's see what time it is, it's 4 minutes past 9, well, we've got the first appointment at 10, so I've got time to get home, so I won't be going up and down and round the hill like I did yesterday. So get up, get home, get up the hill, get your yard up. So that's the water pipe there. So that's water treatment. Is that, I don't know exactly how it works, but so they'll have paid for that access road. Whether they could build houses in that field and use that access road, I would think so. Yeah, I think they probably would. The gate that I normally go through into the field, the only problem I have with that is how low it is. Well, I've never really seen a lot of water in there though. Yeah, so I don't actually think that's a big hassle with it, but so we're going to sort of get back to where we started. Generally what I like to do when I'm doing these videos. Oh, look at the state of my... These are supposed to be waterproof and they ain't. It is wonderful getting out in bad weather. I really do like it, aye. So I think that lady that's doing the kind of van life thing I've been watching, I'm interested in what she's doing, and the more I watch her, my what is it in my mind? It's saying not her. So we have to be aware of danger, don't we, in life? So I'm just watching somebody. You can watch her. You don't have to. But then you're thinking, well, do I really want to get involved with this person? Are they a danger to me, my family, or whatever? And so she's just saying some pretty strange things. She doesn't seem to have any insight into emotional intelligence. Yet another one. She seems quite aggressive. Mohill. Katie's van life. Go and look at that and watch her. I mean, okay, Craig Houston again. Yesterday, he was. If you watch the Scottish family party, now I stayed away from them because I had this guy. This is before I realised how to behave on the internet. No, how to deal with narcissists and nutters. And I engaged with this guy, and he was a real hard Christian loony, away millions of miles away from the centre of politics or the centre of anything. And he claimed, he started making all sorts of claims about me, and that I was a pervert and all sorts of things. So I came away from the Scottish family party. My friend says, "What are you doing there?" He says, "They don't want you and they don't like you because they're extreme right Christians." Well, I'm a Christian, but I'm not extreme right, am I? So I'm sort of middle. And so I came away from there. Anyway, I landed up back on watching one of the videos. I quite like watching. Richard Lucas is his name. But it's like everything else. You've got to get down to what people really are standing for. You know, or what they really believe in, by their policies. And it doesn't mean to say that well, it's like you're going in the wrong pub or you're in the wrong pond. Or you want to go that way or this way. Anyway, because I'm not finished talking yet to finish the video. Richard Lucas was doing a video about Craig Houston and how he'd been arrested. So this Asian woman had said, politics in Scotland is pale, male and stale. And Craig Houston commented on it, but he took the video down. Why did he take the video down? Well, because he was arrested over it. Maybe he felt it was the best option. You know, he's going to end up getting prosecuted. Well, he has been prosecuted, yeah, for some kind of race hate crime or something. So Richard Lucas was commenting on him, said he was on the right, and said he was into football, Rangers, right? And that was pretty much it. And Craig Houston commented on it. I was on about. He sounded like a wee girl, and he's the head of the SDP party. To me, it was like the guy was just sort of critiquing you. I don't think it was really. There was a sort of sense of bitterness there. So what I would suggest is, in the nicest possible way, and I can see this, even that I'm not in politics, that Craig has a long way to go. Like, I don't think he's going to last. They've already had him arrested. He needs to be more politically astute. I've no doubt he's not a daft guy, you know, he's not like low IQ or nothing like that. He's a bright guy, but he really doesn't. So the thing about the Rangers team and everything, well, I mean, a lot of the politicians, what is it? Some of them support Millwall and that, and Arsenal and all that sort of thing. I don't see that as being a problem. Can you? Yes, I suppose you can you? Why not? So the guy, Richard Lucas, was having a wee dig at him, and he kind of responded, and then what I would say, he took the bait and responded and said, "Cheery bye now." That's his catchphrase. Well, you can't keep doing that, Craig. You can't keep saying "cheery bye now" when somebody doesn't align with your viewpoint or position, especially now that you're the head of this party, you know, a political party. You really need to up your game, you know, that's what I think. So I just commented, I says, well, I think he's just critiquing you. But maybe I've got it wrong. Maybe I have, yeah. I'll put a link in the description so you can watch and see what I'm talking about. Not that anybody will fucking care, but never mind. Never mind, stop saying never mind. Right, so I find it interesting. And he failed to engage with me, that's why I'm being sort of... Well, I mean, they get bigger, don't they? I mean, he'll land up in GB News next. That's... Craig Houston will land up on GB News, I think. Although I'm not sure he's quite... Well, they go on GB News and then they'll end up getting booted out of it. I don't watch it anymore, because they said I can't use the toilets that I want to use. So they're calling for segregation, and it was a black woman who was calling for segregated toilets. And I just found that, like, wait a minute, and that Mark, what's his name? Goodwin? Mark, something like that, Mark Goodwin or something like that. He was like rampant anti-transgender thing. You got to remember, there's people who facilitated the legal right to change your gender, which has been around for 20 years in this country. So they're not all trans activists, they're not all nutters. Well, they are nutters, yeah, but they're not all manic nutters. They went through that process. And therefore you have to... That's back to what I was saying about that woman. Every day, every meeting, she would deliberately get on my... What do you call it? It's wrong. And I just ignore it. Because I don't think you can control what people say. I think people should be able to say what they want. But if you're running a group and you know somebody's been through that, they've went through that, because I explained it all to her the first time I met her, the process that I went through. If you don't agree with that process that I went through, then you need to be tactful, because you are running a group. I've been sent there because I have problems, mental health problems, right? So what's the point of this? Well, what am I talking about? I think I've lost the plot, but so it's a case of courtesy as well as, and yeah, nobody likes activists. I don't like them. I want to end net zero is what I want. I'm a Donald Trump fan. So I tick some pretty weird boxes, but that's just it. You've got to do your own thing. Don't follow any prescribed route, because you're not being yourself. And the other thing is, nobody's perfect. I'm not getting it all right. You're not getting it all right. People say completely wrong, but that's their perspective. You know, and I've got my perspective, and it's a twisted up malaise of different thoughts, notions and experiences, which just kind of, just happens, right? Oh, hiya, how you doing?
Yeah.
So, right, I don't want to film though because you just don't know, they maybe don't want to be filmed, eh? So I usually just stand aside. You know, that's another example actually, filming courtesy. You know, which way do you want to do it? Do you want to have no courtesy and just film what the fuck you like? That's what the auditors do. Or it's a difficult one to call. It depends what situation it is and where you are and what you're doing. There you go. So we're nearing the end of this video now. We're going to get to the end of this way. This fantastic place to walk. I really enjoy it. I love it. I like bad weather. I like the rain, the noise of the birds. So that's me got my exercise now. You know, I won't need to do it anymore today. So today I'm going to go and do. Normally I'd be doing a live right now, but I can't get live. So this is kind of like a live stream. It's not a live stream, but so there's no interaction, but it's the next best thing to it. So I'm going to go. Probably should have made the video a bit shorter actually. Yeah, never mind. Going to get that painting done today. The painting should get it finished today. Oh, it's unlikely. We'll get to it. We've got 2 people coming to 3. I've got a delivery as well. Yeah, this is the thing when you're trying to do something. Try to avoid interference. It's 42 minutes. Yeah, I should have ended it down there and then started again. Yeah, dummy. I could always split it, of course. I could have splitted it. Split. But then when people find this bit a bit boring, they could just jump off, couldn't they? Yeah, so that's fine. Or I might split it. Yeah, I might do that actually. So opposite. It's easier to do it in stages for me because it means I don't have to edit it. So all the time I'm trying to make things easier, the editing and everything. So I spend hours editing, like a lot of them do that, but then they got more viewers and better channels. Right, so we've made it. Pretty tired, have a good workout, going for breakfast. Thanks for watching, bye.